You can't go on your phone, and out the manager and say all that mad stuff.
I get it.
And not say sorry.
I get it.
You can't.
I'm not saying Sancho's right, by the way.
I'm not saying
Yes,
Sancho's right.
Not saying he's right.
You may as well just say it. You may as well just say you all want him back and you think Ten Hag handled it badly. A manager should be able to say,
I'm not disputing that.
Call Calvin Phillips fat.
Listen, by the way, let me Anton, really quickly.
But a manager can't say based on training I didn't select him. It's the game's soft, bro. Nah, man. The game's soft.
Really quickly.
Nah, man. Get out of it. You're old school pro, bro.
Wait, Flex.
Nah, man.
Flex, wait.
I get hot, but I've got 2 pounds, so flex, man.
Flex, wait. Listen, I'm not saying Sancho's right, by the way.
Some of these man,
I'm not saying
all of this. Nah.
I'm not
trying
saying
to find the thing. Nah.
I'm not saying Sancho's right, by the way.
You are.
You know I'm not saying that. No.
You may as well say it.
No.
You may as well say it.
Now you're putting...
Every minute, this guy, free him.
Now you're lying.
Tend to free himself, bro.
Don't do that.
But Bob Marley said immense himself from mental slavery.
Wait, Flex.
Redemption song, bro. It's there. Bob Marley said it, bro. What's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of The Take On. No Danny Murphy today. He didn't want to come down, but I'm surprised. I'm glad he's not here actually, because he would have been able to grill me because his team had a last minute comeback and all that stuff. But he's not here today. But this is worse. This is worse what's happened, because this guy is now here. Do you know what I mean? They win in the last minute against relegation fodder, and now he wants to come in the studio all up on our show.
Why would you start the show like that?
Because it's the truth.
That's not classy.
It's just it's not about being classy. It's about telling the truth.
And do you know why you should be classy? Because it's not even as if we're competing. We're in two different. different areas, two different houses.
Can we get that? Can we get that again? Because he's going to start going into this mode.
Go on.
Do you want to start doing all your?
No. We'll keep it to Jan.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Well, apparently he's in the same type of place this year as it was last year. But anyway,
we was at the World Cup this time.
Oh, here we go.
Jan.
Yeah. Here we go. Joel, well, you went to World Cup in first, didn't you?
Listen,
there you go. Anyway, Joel is here, as you can see, and obviously big up Anton. He's always here. His team, you know what I mean, tricking it along, doing all right. Just, you know what I mean.
Grab that picture, Anton. We're doing new set designs, right? Yes. In a few weeks, you're going to see all the new designs and that. And they've got one of Anton playing for West Ham.
Is that? No, that's not Highbury away. I was wearing white.
Yeah, Highbury away. Yeah.
What that moment in your career? You know what memories does that bring you? Obviously, you got the braids. You got the old David Hay on.
You know David Hay,
the cornrows.
Ferdinand, bro. Come on.
You got the old cornrows there.
Do you know what it is? I think that was Brighton, or not Brighton, Birmingham away. And we won 3-1. Bobby Zamora with an unbelievable goal. A little bit of feet and nutmeg the goalkeeper. It was beautiful. I think that's when that picture was.
Yeah.
But seriously, unbelievable times, man. Anton 06 with the braids. Problem.
06.
Well, on the pitch and off the pitch, or just
on the pitch.
On the pitch.
Yeah.
On the pitch. Right, listen, we got a lot to get into, but like I said, we have to get into a lot of things. But before we do that, make sure you listen to The Take On all podcast streaming platforms. It's all there, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Apple Music, however you listen to, Apple Podcasts, however you listen to your podcast, it is there. Spotify, exactly. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of the show as well, because we're going to be reading out the best comments and questions. We've got some from last week's show as well. Don't hold back. We want to hear your takes. We want to hear your questions. So when we get to the end of this show as well, we'll be in the comments. Get your questions in and get your takes in as well.
Run the comments.
And there's some questionable ones as well. There's one that I ain't happy with.
Yeah, man. We're going to be doing this a lot on the show. So make sure that you get those points in the comments. Go on, Fleck.
Right, let's go. Because there's midweek games. There's games today and there was games obviously last night. Yeah. So this is how football works, isn't it? People have already forgotten about Man United, Newcastle. It's on. We got Chelsea tonight. We'll talk about that. But Arsenal, last minute, Kenilworth Road. Everyone's saying, you know what? Predictions for the game. Arsenal comfortable 2-0. Should be fine. They go 1-0 up. You know what I mean? Then they get pegged back. Then they go 2-1 up before half time. Then they end up 3-2 down, and then the comeback's on. Luton deserve a lot of credit. Luton, that's the first thing. I mean, Luton at the Kenilworth Road, to be fair, Liverpool went there, couldn't win, you know what I mean? They're hard to beat there, fans are on top. And they gave Arsenal a scare, but Arsenal powered through that man, Declan Rice. All the Arsenal fans are now saying, saw Lee Judge, listen, mate, we need to give him more money, mate. Yeah, listen, mate, it ain't enough. He 105 million bargain, mate, bargain.
Agreed.
All I'm going to say is, Joe, as we're on the same show today,
Yeah.
I'll hand it over to you.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. I do a lot of pantomimes on the show when I'm messing around, but brother, I owe you a massive apology. Like, honestly, when you were coming with this whole 105 is a bargain, and it's not necessarily because I think that he is worth 105 or 150 million. I think what he has, money can't buy. You know, like when you've got that type of character, you almost can't buy it. 105
and you did
is
buy
a bargain.
You literally,
and we bought it, you know what I mean? But there's still
very hard to find.
Plus more, you know? So, you know, I think I messaged you a few weeks back and I said, mate, we owe you another 20 mil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but honestly, maybe more.
No, but in terms of not just his character, his attributes, you're seeing things that you didn't see when he was at West Ham.
Facts.
When I was saying he can do this, he can do that. Do you know what I mean? And obviously someone who didn't watch him weekly wouldn't have seen that. But West Ham fans will tell you what you're getting now is West Ham fans have seen that since he stepped into the team. He's just doing it in a team that needed it, by the way, that needed that type of player. And now you've got it. The biggest thing for me, where I see a difference in Arsenal now is, you know, when that transition, when the ball breaks to the other team,
it's just
you're almost going, it's going to be all right because Deck's there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas before it was. I'm not sure if Darnell party hard's going to get there.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure. No, but it's true.
But do you know what? There's that he definitely specialises in nicking the ball from. I mean, how many times have you seen him just mop it up,
collecting the ball off the back foot?
And by the way, how quick is he?
Clean.
How quick is he though?
Grassy can cover
Great recovery. Great recovery.
I have to say, even me, like, I always knew he was good, but from a stupid perspective, I'll be deadly honest with you with the mad things I used to say about 4 years ago or 3 years ago when it was talking about he might be 100 million and all this stuff. I'm like, well, listen, yeah, he runs around and that. Yeah, we got McTominay can run around. How much better is he than that? That like 4 years ago. But I'm like, this kid. But then where he, even before he went to Arsenal, he had like the next 2 years where I went, no. He is brilliant.
How much you pay for Mount?
60.
60, raw boy.
Yeah, but Mount's a good player. I don't know why you're saying raw boy. Chelsea,
I'm just
Chelsea
saying,
player. You know what I mean? Player of the season twice in 2 seasons in a row when he was fine. Had some injuries. Won the Champions League. He's going to come good at Man United. But this ain't about me. This ain't about me.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you just would have added a number 45, you could have got.
Not really. Declan Rice probably wouldn't come.
No, but you say that. But I think Man United is in a place right now where it doesn't matter how good you are. They'll make Jude Bellingham look bad.
100%.
Do you see? And that's what happens when you've got issues that are deep in the club. It's been said, but the best to ever do it, Jose Mourinho. We all laughed at him. We all thought, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't really take him too seriously. Like, I just thought he was just chatting. It's just Jose, innit? But he couldn't have been more right. Ragnick.
Wait, hold on. One second. Hated, adored, never ignored. This is the Arsenal section, you know. And we talk about, Declan Rice and talk. How has it ended up at my team? What's wrong with it? Open heart surgery. This ain't the Man United section.
No,
why are you not talking about this now?
Because we're saying
it naturally rolls into that.
It don't naturally roll into nothing. I want to talk about David Raya.
Oh yeah.
I don't roll into nothing. We ain't finished with Arsenal. I want to know about Declan Rice with the other DMs in the world. I want to know Rodri, Casemiro, Tchouaméni, Bruno Guimaraes, Joao Palin. Is there another DM in the world that you're looking at that you'd rather have in your team?
I'll tell you, I'm not even just saying it, yeah. Declan Rice on form right now.
Is he the best in the world?
On form right now.
Go on.
Declan Rice is the best DM in the world. On form right now.
Is he correct?
When you're saying on form, you can't
because Casemiro's not really played. Don't get me wrong, Rodri's been influential since he's come back.
Declan Rice better than Rodri?
They ain't even, no, on form. I'm not saying as a
player. Rodri.
As a player, no.
As a player, no.
Right.
I'm not doing the trivia Gary Neville thing.
On form, who do you want in your team?
Pardon?
If there's a cup final tomorrow, who do you want?
Oh, Declan Rice, no doubt. Like, and if you look at, obviously, Paulina, I know Jack loves him to bits, but, you know.
It's not Declan Rice level.
Yeah, no.
No, wait. Like, no, hold on a minute. Jack needs to stop bringing him to the conversation.
No, but
he's a good player. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong. But we're talking about the elite. Yeah.
Imagine he come to Arsenal.
But the funny thing is, you see some of these players, he's a little bit like Declan in the sense where when those players play with better players, you really get to see what and he's good.
I'm more saying it about Jack.
Oh, just him.
Just because it's him,
being a Fulham fan.
You're a Fulham fan. You shouldn't be doing...
Jack, if you listen... Leave it alone, please. Leave it.
Yeah, he's lucky to be in the Prem.
I do want to ask you this before we move away from Arsenal and just about their title chances. The David Raya situation, though. Because listen, I know what it's like to have,
I just see bare stress on your face.
Talk to me. Be honest. Just be honest. Like, what's going on with that, and how do you feel?
Okay, first of all, to be honest, we are top of the league.
Oh, God.
That's honesty. That's fact.
It's the Joel we all know and love.
Is it not? It's fact, right?
Yeah, you are.
All right, cool. So that's to be honest.
No one debated that.
Right. Secondly, and that shows how good the team's been playing. Because in any other team, any other situation, those calamities don't get you.
Could you not say, though, it just shows you how much City are giving away at the moment?
No.
Yeah.
I think, no, because City didn't score a 90+7 minute winner yesterday.
No, but I'm saying City have dropped a lot of points this season already.
Yeah.
Could it not be that... You are looking good because of that.
No,
he's trying to take it away from you.
We focused. We could only beat the teams that have been in front of us, and we've done that.
But when I say that about West Ham, what do you say?
About what? I don't say nothing about West Ham.
When I said about the Conference League, you tried to give it. Oh yeah,
the Conference League.
It's a farmers thing.
Narrative FC.
Narrative. Yeah. And I say we've got to beat, but we beat who's in front of us.
Yeah.
Now you just said it for Arsenal.
Tell him.
Narrative FC.
I told Ashley Williams that on Vibe with Fire, by the way, and he was getting onto me. I said that's what Anton and Flex call it, narrative.
It's true.
Because that's what it is.
I want you to. You made a really good apology to Anton about the Declan Rice thing, which shows me that you have humility, Joel. It shows me that you're man enough to admit your mistakes. So what I want you to do now, is look down that lens and apologise to Kai Havertz, please.
So what?
Because you wanted him out, you said he's rubbish. Narrative FC, now he scores. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden they love him. He's King Kai.
Listen.
So can we get an apology down the lens to Kai Havertz, please? I haven't said anything
bad to Havertz though. I've just said, right, let's break it down.
This is what you mean. Yeah, go on.
I just, at the time...
You're stumbling a lot, bro.
No,
he's stumbling.
We need to frame it with you guys.
There's no framing, bro. Bro, I'm saying match the energy you had for the first however many games you played for you. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's crazy? I'm looking at you and I can see you trying to put the narratives together in your head. How can I put this together?
That's what you're doing, mate. Spit it out and say sorry.
You have to paint the narrative, because if you don't, you don't try to take it out of context. So what I'm saying is, I just thought at the time that 65 mil, I'm sure there's better ways we can use this money because we're a bit light up top. We've just sold Balogun, But end of the day, we support the manager, innit? And then if he picks him and he does well, then we're gonna back it. And that's what we're doing now. We're backing it.
Just on that note, striker, who do you want and why? And the why bit's very important.
As mad as it sounds right about now, I want a striker that can come in and hit the ground running straight away.
But isn't that Eddie Nketiah?
No,
like when he comes in, he just.
I'm hearing
I thought you meant a new striker.
Oh, like so get Jesus out of there and get.
No, I didn't say no because I was listening to Culture Kamsi. He had his show with HP on Inside Scoop. It was a really good show, and he goes,
"Big up the man, them.
Big up the guys." He goes, you know what? If Gabriel Jesus stays fit, he doesn't worry too much about Arsenal.
You can still compete for the title, absolutely. He did it when he was out for 4 months last year.
Exactly, and I think that's the only thing though, if he stays fit.
Yeah, but he didn't stay fit and you still kind of nearly had it, and people say it was Saliba who was out, but now you've got a Declan Rice with more solidity, Saliba's kicked on. Like, it is still a better Arsenal side.
Yeah, like
more experience.
If I'm to be really honest with you, I would like to see an addition of an Ivan Toney, if I'm honest with you. But the only problem is
he ain't played.
You can't guarantee. You can't guarantee that he's going to come in and hit the ground running. People are saying Vlahovic. Who's to say he's going to adapt to the Premier League. And I think that's the situation we're in. Like, we need to make sure that whoever we get, it's someone that can come in and have a Trossard impact.
Yeah.
You know, act as if they've been there for, you know, Declan Rice, as if they've been there for a while. So I'm not saying we shouldn't get a striker. I'm just saying whoever we get, I would say Ivan Toney, but he ain't played for how long by the time Jan hits? 6-7 months?
Yeah.
Okay. To finish off, are you going to win the league?
I don't see why not.
Are you going to win the league?
Yeah, I don't see why we can't win the league. You know,
I'm surprised you didn't get your shades out for that.
No, I did that on Monday. We've got
all the tools to do it.
All the tools, a unified spirit. And I think that's something that's missed at Arsenal Football Club for a very long time. Not the stuff for the cameras, you know, where it looks good when the sky cam drops down in. No, I'm talking about a real togetherness where I'm fighting for you, you're fighting for me.
And you have to put in there, not to take anything away from Arsenal, Man City are giving up points at the moment as well, which helps.
They're off it. Yeah. And you got to capitalise, you know, because they were off it probably this time last year. That's how you ended up in the end being like 8 points clear at one point. Like, it's not new. This isn't new.
I think if you go eight, if you go
our own accord.
If you go 8 points,
they didn't even need to snatch it from.
If you go 8 points clear this year,
we win it, you know.
You win it.
Yeah.
I think you win it.
Yeah,
you got something different this year.
I agree.
And I think that difference is Declan.
It does depend.
For me, that difference is Declan.
But it does depend when it's 8 points, though. If it's like 8 points now around Christmas, it's a bit too early. But
listen, I reckon if they go 8 points clear, end of January, February, I think it's game over.
Okay.
Go on.
Right. Let's get to the Man United section. Before we talk about kind of what our producer wants us to talk about as well. Listen, we got Chelsea tonight. Obviously, we're in the mud. You know what? Gary Neville said it on his comms, El Muddy Code. That's it. Me and KG been calling it that. Joey Knights. Where's Joey Knight? You see you.
Couldn't make it because of the train.
Matisse. I've been seeing all their podcasts. Yeah, Joey Knight's giving it. You know, this is the game where we see that we are way better than Man United. Yeah, this is the game where we see this. This is the game where we see that Matisse is giving it. He's like, Reece James, I need you to rise. You've come back from suspension. I need the Old Trafford masterclass. We need to do this to them and do that. So I just, you know what? I'm not that confident in my team now, but I'm not letting them talk smoke. Rasmus Højlund's getting his first Premier League goal tonight. That's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Minimum.
Okay.
And we ain't losing.
What's Jackson doing against Maguire?
He's going to run around. There's nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. He's going to do nothing.
No, but
he's going to do nothing. But what I will say is
we're
this,
going live, by the way, on the channel with Rio and Steve. So it's going to be.
What I will say though, in my response to it's been peak in the last 48 hours of Man United. They've banned certain journalists. You know, stop them coming in the presser.
I got scared for you.
Don't worry. I've got written confirmation. I've made my text messages to the relevant personnel at the club to find out if I'm on the list. I'm not on the list.
Imagine you get there.
I don't make stuff up.
Imagine you get there and they say no.
You're not. Your name's not down. Not coming in.
Imagine you get there and they go, they say, it's a no-go for you. No, can't do it. Imagine.
Yeah, listen, I've got my season ticket, mate. I'll be in the stands, mate. Yeah, but I've made my messages to confirm that United View is not on the ban list. Yeah, we are very much still allowed in there, but it's not us. However, right, what I will say is this on a serious note: when that news come out about certain people being banned and that, I didn't know how to feel. I thought, with the position that we're in, is it coming across a little bit? It's all falling apart. They don't want people to say the truth and stuff. But then I thought about it. No, I actually stand with the club. You don't get to just make stuff up and not have any accountability. And like Man United have made it very clear in their statement. It's not because you're writing negative stuff. It's because you haven't come to us and given us the right to a response, which is journalism 101. I'm not in proper media. I didn't go and study journalism, but I know from talking to journalists and how things work that is everyone has a right to reply, even if the reply is no comment. Even if the reply is no comment, then you put that in your piece. How many pieces do you get? We reached out to Manchester United, but they refrained from comment. That's because that was their right to reply. So if Man United feel that you have been spinning stuff, and like I say, we saw on Sky Sports, Kaveh Solokol, and I know Kaveh well, but he made a big statement to say, sources have told me that 50% of the dressing room is gone, live on Big Sky. And I've done a lot of work with Sky. I'm going to be on Sky actually on Thursday and throughout January. And I know, especially at Sky, The relationships with the club is everything. And before they even go with news, this is why Sky sometimes get labelled as a bit slow with the news, the Twitter's quicker, Romano and all them, because they have to go through so much due diligence and process before they go strong with an opinion. And Man United feel like he didn't do that, as well as others. So I back the club on that. In terms of the team and where we're at, I'm fed up. I'm sick of it. I'm all like, it's always, like I said to you, we're always one game away from crisis. But I have worked out a lot. As soon as we play anybody that is good, i.e. top 6, 7, 8, away from home, curtains. Can't compete, don't know how to work it out, mentality poor. But the biggest thing is unforgivable, that we've been talking about.
Work ethic.
And it isn't just Rashford, but he was a main culprit, is work ethic. I don't care how poor we're playing. I don't care how out of form or how bad your confidence is. The minimum requirement as a professional, not even professional, just Sunday league, bro. As soon as you step over the white line at any level, you just give it your all. Otherwise, there's another 10 guys there who's given up their time at a lower level to come and be there that day and play. And at this level, with fans and with expectancies of what you should have to wear the badge of Man United or any professional club, is that. And I'm seeing it as pathetic. They ain't running for him.
Can I just say, I did Bible 5 on Monday with Ashley Williams, and he mentioned Maguire. And did you see the clips?
Yeah, I did.
And I fully agree.
He was spot on.
Fully agree.
And that proves that it's like, that's what I'm saying. Harry Maguire weren't playing wicked against Newcastle. Man was in all kind of horrible positions, never want to be that high up, never want to be with Isak near the halfway line, getting spun by Gordon. Like, Harry Maguire don't want to be there. If anything, that was the sort of game that showed us why we can't persist. But why did everyone give him a blight? Because in the box, he was getting his head on things. He was blocking shots. He helped stop the game being 7-0.
He defended well in them aspects. He did. However, listening to Ashley and my analysis as a defender who played in the Premier League, to play in a team like Man United with the attacking prowess that you have to be able to play at the halfway line. You have to. You have to, and that's the biggest thing. I think we can talk about the blocks. The blocks were heroic. They were brilliant. However, things that happened before that and things you can do to nullify, get into that position, he didn't do. That's a fact. On to Rashford. What done me personally was when Livramento went past him and he walked.
And he didn't care, bro.
And he didn't care.
He did not care. And you've been a pro, obviously. Everyone knows as well, even at lower levels or whatever, you ain't even got to be a pro to know this. You can't kid a kidder. Like, you can't. You know that little fake trot?
You
like,
can't.
To make it look like you ain't pressing. That don't wash.
Even when you're jogging or you're going 3/4 pace, your head's moving like that. People do that to make it look like they're working harder than they are. Everyone knows the tricks, but to just not care and just walk.
Yeah, mad.
That
shocking.
Is a liberty. Man United fans paid big money and it's a big drive, you know. The travel ain't
from London to Newcastle.
London United fans.
Exactly. No, but it's true. Even from Manchester to Newcastle is long. Yeah. But even the ones that come from even afar,
Saturday
London,
night, 8 p.m. come from the gods at Newcastle,
come from abroad to come watch that game.
Bro, it's my birthday.
Exactly. Ruin your birthday. Yeah.
In the preview, I looked at it, I said, please don't ruin it, guys. Just try. Yeah.
And
make
man's
sure you
bopping.
don't. Yeah.
Like, that is unforgivable.
You don't care about me, bro.
That's unforgivable. That is unforgivable for me.
He walked in like Flex walked in the office, mate. It was like that. It was casual.
Do you know what though? And let me try and frame this right, yeah? Rashford's done an unbelievable thing in the world. Yeah, in terms of feeding the kids.
Yeah, of course he has.
He has. However, man is iconic for that and not for football.
Yeah, but that's not his fault, though.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I get it.
So
he's iconic in football because people know he can be a good player.
Yeah, he is iconic in football as well.
No.
So let's.
Sorry, wrong word. Role model. Yeah, he's a role model.
Yeah.
For feeding the kids, he's not that. He is a role model for kids as a footballer. However, when you're doing that, your actions that you're doing on the pitch is wrong. To show kids that it's okay to walk, but you want to be a role model. If you're going to be a role model in terms of political views and feed the kids, which was fantastic, you got to be a role model in your 9 to 5 too, no? Surely.
Yeah,
especially when you're that big, Your attitude, you got to show the right attitude.
He's letting himself down. 100. I agree with that. I agree with that part.
Exactly.
That jog.
That's not a good advert.
Yeah, no, look.
It wasn't even a jog, it was a walk.
No, it was a walk. I hear what you're saying. When it comes to the food aspect, the reason why I'm careful about saying things is only because I always remember that that's not his fault. That's just him doing a good job.
And he should have done that 10 times over again.
And I feel like people could even, we can all admit it, we could all do more. Do you know what I mean? So I try to not fault it. And I don't like when people go, oh yeah, but you're feeding the kids, are you? Well, you're taking.
Yeah, what was he not supposed to do?
That's not where I'm at with it.
That's why how you framed it, how you framed the narrative was very important because if you don't, it can be easily misconstrued.
100%. I just think if you're going to be a role model for something like that, you can't then go on a pitch and walk because there's kids. All them kids that you fed are watching you. Yeah. By the way.
Yeah, you're saying young aspiring footballers are saying, what is it I need to do in my game to...
100%.
The one they look up is...
100%.
They're going to see that.
You can have days where you don't play well.
Yeah.
Ability-wise, don't happen for you.
Yeah.
But work ethic, it's always has to be there.
Non-negotiable.
Look, so coming away from that Newcastle defeat, obviously you got, Chelsea tonight and stuff. There's a few names that, in my opinion, they split opinions, to say the least. I'm going to talk you through some of the names and you just quickly tell me your thoughts.
Stay or go.
Stay or go.
Cool.
Is fine with me.
Go on.
Some of them you can elaborate, some of them just whatever.
All right.
Andre Onana.
The man with the high top.
Stay.
Oh, that doesn't sound convincing.
Because he's only just got here, so we need to try and get our money's worth. And he's man, I need him to do well.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm just going to be honest. But I'm losing faith already.
Harry Maguire.
Go.
Seriously? After him showing that you can make a resurrection back at Manchester United.
No, Joel. That's like me saying to you, I don't know, Mohamed El Neni came in and played wicked. Well, he's made a resurrection, so let's give him a 4-year deal and let's move forward and put him next to Declan Rice. No, and he's a good pro. I'm just using that. Cedric Suarez is right back. Thingy got injured. Cedric, I tell you what, he's played good for these 6 games. He's really putting in effort. Let's keep him there and try and kick on. No, you respect that bit, but that doesn't mean there's longevity in that. Go.
Point taken. Lindelof.
Go. Steady Eddie as well. I like him. Really good professional. Never steps out of line and all that. We need better.
I don't think he's strong enough for me.
Yeah,
personally.
Go.
Reminds me of Gary Neville. Johnny Evans.
This guy. Go. Johnny Evans, listen, with him on tour, couldn't believe he was there, thought he was there for vibes, ended up getting a year deal.
Man said I thought he was there for vibes.
I thought he was there for more just to get fit.
Excuse the pun, Excuse the pun, man was there for vibe.
I thought he was there for vibe, bro. I did. And and the thing is, I actually had a couple, good to see you, Johnny, how you doing? Thinking, be gone by, year deal. Then when he was fit, before he got injured, man's having input, bro. Goals, assists. But at the end of the year, go.
All right. Raphael Varane.
The ghost, the wraith, yes. My guy, but it got to go. It's over.
Really? Why?
What do you mean, why? Because, one, we can't rely on him because he's not the injuries. And 2, again, longevity. If I want to kick my team on, there's no longevity in having players like Varane who are not fit enough and who's going to take his wages. So that's got to be a Saudi thing in January. Now he's out of the team as well. So.
At this rate, you'll have no defense.
Yeah, bro. This is obviously, I know this can't happen, but he's asking me what I want to happen.
Dalot.
I want better. Go.
Wow. Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka can stay because he's got a unique skill set that I think not many right backs have. So I want him to stay to be the guy to come in for certain games and then go and replace Dalot, and that can be the guy that should be starting most of the games, who can do pretty much everything. But then when there's a unique skill set, got to play Mbappe, lock him up, I'm bringing in Wan-Bissaka or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he can stay.
Amrabat, who's on loan.
Send him back. Do you know what?
Man, that was so
Socials
sharp.
are going to be lit today.
And this is harsh,
that was
actually.
So sharp.
This is probably harsh because do you know what? I've got to take this because I was at the World Cup the whole time. I went to every Morocco game. I was doing the Viva Maghreb. I was there. I was at every Morocco game. And when I saw Amrabat, I went, oh my, yes. the steel, the muscle. And I'm probably being a bit overthink because he hasn't really had a chance yet. But when I seen him though,
he takes a long time to turn around. Still, it's like he's got cement in his boots. Still,
he's stiff up, bro. He's stiff up. It's very robotic.
Do you think that's another example?
It's like Johnny Bravo, bro.
Yeah,
you can't really.
Do you
Bossman Bravo, bro.
Do you think that's because everyone that goes to United is just struggling in general, or do you reckon it's just him and his mobility?
There is that. That's why saying send him back now is probably a bit hasty. But it's true. There are a lot of moving parts that aren't right in Man United. But I just look at his mechanics and I'm like, nah.
Donny van der Beek.
No, don't even mention. I forgot he played for us.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Mason Mount.
He can stay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes, obviously. Nah, don't flex. Flex, no way.
He can stay, but he don't always have to start.
Ooh.
When I get my whole team of what my team is, he can stay.
That's an individual video, by the way, that we have to do another time. Christian Eriksen.
I like Christian. He's one of the only players we've got actually who can put a foot on the ball and navigate through midfield with a bit of quality. But at the end of the season, I want more. I need more. He has to go.
Casemiro.
He needs to go like Party does.
What? Can we clip this up?
We both had a thing where we're talking about Casemiro and Party both being the best of the thing. The truth is, it's Declan Rice.
It's true. And do you know what's funny? Yeah?
That's the truth.
Do you know
how mad is
funny?
that? 12 months ago, we're going, it's Party, it's Casemiro. It's Declan Rice.
We were talking Rodri.
And Rodri.
Obviously, we know Rodri.
It's still Rodri. It's still Rodri.
It's still Rodri. But
it's Declan Rice and Rodri.
I was actually saying Declan Rice last year.
Yeah, but you were saying it because he's your boy.
No, because I know what he's got.
Your boy
tax. I know what he's got. No, because I know what he's got.
Boy tax, mate.
No, this wasn't Narrow FC. I knew what he's got because I've watched it.
And
I've seen it.
There's no way you're going to convince me that you saw the future. There's
did.
No way.
This is why you apologised to me earlier.
Nah, well,
because I saw the future.
No. You saw the short term future. I'll give you that.
I know what this boy's got.
He's good.
And he don't look like slowing down, does he?
He's good. McTominay,
go.
Martial,
go.
Højlund,
stay.
Rashford.
You can stay, Rashi. You can stay, but brother. And you're another one who don't need to start all the time as well. You can be in the squad.
You sound like Ten Hag.
Why?
Because you're
if I sounded like Ten Hag, if I sound like Ten Hag, I'll be saying I'm playing him every game. I know he's going to get back to everything.
No.
Bro, Ten Hag's giving him the most backing out of everyone, but he's shitting on him every week, not running.
But what I'm saying is,
should he be eating out of the canteen with Sancho?
If he does, if he's unprofessional and doesn't do his job, yeah,
he was unprofessional in the evening at St James's Park by walking.
Yeah, but guess what? Yeah, but he was there. Like to get there. He shouldn't start against Chelsea. He shouldn't start tonight. He shouldn't start tonight.
Do you know why I said that?
But he's training well. Like one thing, if your performance is bad, if your performance is bad, bro, Sancho didn't make the squad because Ten Hag's saying in training. That's not it. That's bare. No, I'm not having that, Joel.
Flex, you're being choosy.
How am I being choosy? I said drop him.
No, let me tell you why you're being choosy. Yeah,
go on.
If you're not training well or you're not putting in the effort in training, but yet you're putting in the effort in matches or you're not, whatever, I don't care. You should be putting in matches in training and in a match. You don't select and go, I'm going to train well, but I'm not going to try in a match. That doesn't make sense. No. That doesn't make sense.
I'll tell you what.
Because you go to work to work.
Yeah.
You don't go to work and get paid 50% for your games and 50. I know there's bonuses, but I'm talking about it's equal weighing.
I understand
You're supposed to go
but
and
a track
work
record,
well.
but a track record of doing something off the pitch that doesn't even allow you to be selected is a bigger crime than putting it in training. Where the manager's obviously happy with how Rashford's training, but in the game, you're not doing it. It's a difference to a bad performance and that.
We're not talking about a bad performance.
But I'm saying
there's a difference between a bad performance and not running.
I understand that, which is why he should be dropped. You shouldn't go eat in the canteen and maybe he has gone and spoke to him and he said sorry about his performance. Maybe he has. Sancho hasn't done that. I don't like this correlation all the time. It pisses me off,
Why?
That this Sancho thing, and like other players who aren't, like Anthony's been rubbish, so what happened to him? Or the guy, well, from what we know, I'm not going to say like, do you know what I mean, character assassination, because I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But there is a bigger thing of what's gone on, right? In terms of whether it's lateness, whether it's you know what I mean, attitude. There's a bigger thing than somebody who is putting it in training, who is therefore making it to the match day squads and is not performing. That's a different thing for the managers to sort out. That's, I need you to do this in the games. I need you to do that. If you can't even train properly to make the squad, that's even worse. And then you publicly go out and do all of that stuff. You are accountable for that. And the only way back is to say sorry. From when you ain't said sorry, that's it.
But do we know? But do we know whether he was telling the truth or not, though?
Telling the truth about what? That's still not the method to do it. I don't care.
Because he put it out there.
Yes. Because all he said, if in 2023, bro, a manager can't say, right, and this is a manager who's protected him this time last year, ask me where Jadon Sancho was. Where was he?
In Amsterdam.
Why was he in Amsterdam?
I don't know.
Exactly. And
my question is...
Who put an arm around him and helped him back? When Sancho was saying, yeah. So there's a bigger story. So now that this has happened, you've done that, you have to say sorry, bro.
My question is, though...
You're right there.
All of a sudden, Ten Hag, thoughts on Marcus Rashford, I will deal with it in-house. I don't want to speak to the media about it. Where was that with other players?
Preach, Anton.
Well,
where was that?
Because he's
realised the mistake that he made.
Maybe he has, but I still stand by that. A manager should be able to say,
I'm not disputing that.
Calvin Phillips fat.
Listen, by the way, let me Anton, really quickly.
But a manager can't say based on training I didn't select him. It's the game's soft, bro.
Wait. Really quickly.
Nah, man, get out of it. You're old school pro, bro.
Wait, Flex.
Nah, man. I get hot, but I've got 2 pounds on Flex, man.
Flex, wait. Listen, I'm not saying Sancho's right, by the way. I'm not saying
all of this. Nah.
I'm not
trying
saying
to find the thing. Nah.
I'm not saying Sancho's right, by the way.
You are.
You know I'm not saying that. No.
You may as well say it.
No.
You may as well say it.
Now you're putting...
Every minute, this guy, free him.
Now you're lying.
Tend to free himself, bro.
Don't do that.
But Bob Marley said, "Immense yourself from mental slavery."
Wait, Flex.
Redemption song, bro. It's there. Bob Marley said it, bro.
Let me land. Flex, let me land. Have I categorically said on the Take On show that Sancho, what are you doing the stuff that you've done? I don't agree with it. Have I said that on the Take On show?
Yes, you have said that.
Exactly. However,
so why are you saying free him then?
Because
why do you at me? Why are you putting on social media free him?
I want consistency from your manager.
He's not saying that Sancho's right. He's not saying that he should have.
He's saying Rashford's playing crap.
No, but what we're
saying. He's saying in the presser he knows he's not playing good.
Listen to what we're saying if we're allowed to speak. Right? What we're saying is when a man is doing this.
Yeah.
Immediately, you're in the canteen, mate. No. Because if one's not in the canteen and he's doing that in training,
no, you should be dropped. You should be dropped.
Nah, you get dropped when you don't play well. When you don't play well, you get dropped.
Here's the thing.
You know what? You ain't played well.
No.
You ain't played well.
Here's the thing.
Amrabat, bring in the young kid.
Joel. Here's the bit you're missing. If Sancho wouldn't have said nothing, he wouldn't be banished in the canteen, bro. Like, you're missing the point. The thing that's got Sancho banned is not even the fact that he trained badly. His punishment for training badly was not making the matchday squad. Let's just strip it down.
Right,
his punishment for not training well was you don't get to play against Arsenal. Okay. In the next game, in the next game, show me you can be up to training and then you can be back in the team. The same way how players are missing for a week and then they're back in. Then the reason why he's got this level of punishment is because man went on his iPhone. He went on his iPhone, went in his notes and wrote the thing, and someone told him, screenshot that and put it on your 2 million followers. That'll be a good idea. Don't tell me you don't deserve the thing, bro.
No one ain't thingy, but hold on a minute. Rashford, he may not have spoken publicly, but after getting beat in the derby, he decided to have a party.
What did Ten Hag say?
Wait. With a game midweek.
What did Ten Hag say?
But he didn't play because he had a knock.
No, he didn't.
Oh, we don't know that. No.
He said it was unacceptable, and I'm speaking. He said it.
But they still plays the next game or the game after that. He had a knock for one game and then played the next game.
You lot are missing the fact that I've just said the guy shouldn't start.
I hear what you're saying.
I just said
because of the message.
I know.
That's the reason he got that punishment. That's the reason. Nothing else.
You're saying that he shouldn't start.
Yes,
but he's going to.
And that's a sackable offence. I've said that. This is what I'm saying.
And then it goes back to the point that Anton is saying there's no consistency.
There's no consistency.
Right, but I understand that.
That's the point.
No. I'm talking about correlating that to Jadon Sancho. It is different.
No, because we're talking about consistency. We're saying that it's always one thing for this, one thing for that, and that's probably why...
the severity of the crime needs to match the... You can't go on your social... I can't believe I'm upset.
No,
you can't go on your phone, out the manager and say all that mad stuff.
I get it.
And not say sorry.
I get it.
You can't.
I'm not saying Sancho's right, by the way.
I'm not saying Sancho's right.
Not saying he's right.
You may as well just say it. You may as well just say you all want him back and you think Ten Hag handled it badly. Just say it.
I think free him up for the simple fact, free him up for the simple fact.
He didn't handle it well either.
Free him up for the simple fact,
For what?
Who you got to go there and play there?
No, that's
Martial?
another thing. That's another thing. I said straight away. As soon as we had Brighton next game, or something like that.
Free him up.
And I said there is no way that because we got injured,
Free Sancho.
you need to come and bring him back. Get out of here,
Listen,
man. No.
If
we didn't even finish them players.
Yeah.
Anthony, go. Jadon Sancho, don't even think about saying sorry. It's too late to apologize. It's too late, bro. Eric Ten Hag, stay. Move on.
You want to just stay, or you want to keep doing the journalism job in the?
No, I want us to actually stick with something. Stop letting these players get away with murder.
No, that I agree with. As much as I've reckoned,
and there's bare change coming. What are we supposed to do? Sack Ten Hag now. Have Darren Fletcher, who's wicked, by the way. Have not Quentin Fortune. Have Benny McCarthy to the end of the season.
I think
Jim Ratcliffe's going to come in, we don't know what we're doing. What's the point of sacking the manager?
No, I think
there's no point. We're in a worse position.
In Ten Hag's defence, what I will say is, did he give Marcus Rashford this deal? I think the powers that be above must have given it him.
Yeah.
I don't know, probably a bit of both. I mean, he scored 30 goals last year.
Talk about narrative
FC. The narrative last year was, oh my God, see what happens when you get a good manager to unlock Rashford. He's his best ever scoring season. Ten Hag, Rashford, match made in heaven.
No, but what I'm saying...
we don't want to run for the guy. Now we don't want to put our work in.
But that's the thing, though. If a man gives you that contract, you're running for him, bruv.
Yeah, you should
be.
But
you're running for him.
He was running before he signed... I mean, he weren't running as much when he got the contract, innit? It slowed down a bit.
Because there was that thing. I do agree with you with that. In that season last year when he scored, I said the big exactly. I said the biggest thing is now how you're going to be now you got this deal because we've seen this and this is your answer.
Flex. I just think
correct.
I just think in terms of the football club as a whole, Ten Hag was brought in to change the culture. Yeah,
he said that. Yeah,
he was brought in to change the culture,
and he's trying to do it.
No. But if you're going to come in and change the culture, you can't be inconsistent.
But also, when you come in and change culture, you're going to upset a lot of people.
Of course,
especially at a club as broken as Man United. And what I'm actually starting to see, actually, from agents, from PR firms, from the media, and how it's all working, is Ten Hag is navigating in a whole bunch of mess, which. And he is doing some things that aren't helping himself as well, which loads of managers will do in their tenure as well, which I understand. So it's a mismatch of all of them things. Ten Hag, is he covering himself in glory? Can I see the tactical, what we're trying to do? Do I see an identity? Do I see progress? No, that's on the manager. Bad substitutions, who's starting, team selections.
Said it to you in the group chat. Remember I said it earlier in the season?
And I can accept that.
And you laughed at me.
And I can accept that.
Right.
Yeah. However...
I apologise.
No, I don't apologise to you. No, I'll just say I accept it. I don't like you. But what I can see is that the mess that is around him, I'm telling you now, we could have Pep Guardiola in tomorrow. I'm saying them same man won't run for him. They won't. And he'll get to a point then he's going to want to go to the structure and say, I need him gone, him gone, him gone. Where's our scouting network? I need this. And then what should happen is you get it. And at Man United, you're not going to. So it is Groundhog Day. It is the same thing. We've got Liverpool coming up next week. That could easily be another 7.
Oh, God.
It really can. It really can. Bayern Munich, Tuesday night. Chelsea tonight. It's more pains coming, bro. So whatever, innit? If you man don't want to run, don't run. I just won't watch. Don't run. I dare you, lot. Come Chelsea. Let Chelsea come here, then man run up on you 3-0.
Wait, hold a minute.
We've got to move it on.
Before we move it on. If you don't want to run, don't run. I won't watch.
Yeah.
But it's Sancho's fault.
No one said it's Sancho's fault.
It is, bruv.
What are you talking about?
It's Sancho's fault.
Listen.
Free Sancho.
I need to calm down because I need to go up to Old Trafford.
Free
I need to
Sancho.
drive up there. I need to make sure I make it one piece. These men are annoying me.
Hey.
And I don't mean the players. I mean you. Trent's the truth. That's That's it. I've actually changed my mind before, with the Euros thing and Kyle Walker's the GOAT. You got to play him because if Mbappe's there and all that.
But he's not really playing as a
He's not.
though.
Yeah, here's the thing, Trent has to play. When you're a generational talent, bro, I've worked it out, bro. When you're a generational talent and you give that much going forward, Gareth Southgate,
I said the same
find
thing.
a way.
I said the same thing.
He shouldn't play midfield, though. He shouldn't play midfield.
I don't know if you got to start him, but I was saying to Steve and Ash, I said, bro, like, you might have to switch that formation for him still. You might have to do the three at the back, even though I don't really like the whole four.
Just play him right back.
Just
play him right back.
I don't think we've
Figure it out.
I don't think we've got.
But we've got Declan Rice, bro. Play Declan Rice and say when he goes forward, do you do the old school Jordan Henderson road at Liverpool?
Cover him.
Yeah, you can. Declan Rice can do everything.
But
then you let Jude go. Then you have Foden in the 10.
Yeah, but you can't.
With Trent just coming in, bro.
You need Kyle Walker to play though. You need Kyle Walker to play though.
But to do that,
I made my mind up.
To do that, you need to have a defence that can play at the halfway line.
Yeah, well then play Gay and Stones.
That's the
we ain't got that.
Play Gay and Stones.
Bro, Gay, I don't think.
Like Gay's alright.
He's alright, but that's next level.
But we know he's not going to. He's going to play Maguire.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that is the problem. That's the block of why
that's the block. Why you can't do it.
But Gareth, this is what we're saying. We need Gareth to manage. You need to start getting in your UEFA IA license book and start looking at some stuff. Go talk to Pep. Ring up Klopp and say, how is it that you release Trent then? What is it in midfield? Go get some support, bro, because I'm telling you, we've got the players to do it.
Do you know what's actually crazy? Yeah, if you look at the World Cups that have been won over the last many times, with Pep being a coach, Spain have won it when Pep was in Spain with Barcelona. The Madrid players, the English-based players, the Barca players played the Barca way, won the World Cup. Went to Germany, at Bayern Munich, Pep did. The German team played the Bayern Munich way. All the players bought into the way the Bayern Munich play, which is the Pep way, won the World Cup. We're the only nation that ain't done that.
There you
go. The only nation that ain't done that.
There's enough top managers in this league. Don't
need to have him as a manager, but we've got enough players. We've got enough players in the squad that play for Man City.
Yeah, and Arsenal and
Arsenal.
But the difference is, and I'm not saying this is not the case with all the English players. Are they going to be able to adapt to that style quickly enough for?
I don't think it's as big as an adaptation.
It's about having the right players. It's about having the key players, the right players in the key positions.
You can't say that about Foden because Foden plays anywhere and everywhere for
but he knows that system.
And then
but he's smart enough. That's what I'm saying. He's a generational talent as well. Foden, you say if you want to play the 10, you want to play the right.
Foden.
Like you see Stones, there's a few times you see Stones put his foot on the ball and he directs people. He's directing people into positions where it's like, this is what we do at Man City.
He's wicked, you know. I don't think we give him the prop. No, I'm talking about Stones.
Stones.
Oh yeah, proper.
Like I think he could, if he gets another Prem or two, like medals under his belt. We could be talking at one of the
he's that good.
One of the
he's a joke.
He's very good.
It's just that they ain't got the. You know what they do? They ain't really got the right marketing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But bro,
I just don't know why we ain't utilising Pep in terms of the way that he plays, because it's been shown in Spain when they've won it, in Germany when they've won it, that you play that way, you go and win it.
So let me ask you this then. Not Reece James, Trent, TAA. I'm going to ask you who you're picking over him, the both of you guys.
Who am I picking over Trent?
Yeah.
For England?
No, in terms of like how good he is, really.
Right.
Kyle Walker.
As it stands, Kyle Walker's the GOAT, innit? So he is him, but Trent has all the tools in his locker to surpass Kyle Walker. He might not though, only because of the honours. Because Kyle Walker's been at a dominant City that have cleaned up.
I disagree. Yeah,
because you're going on as if Kyle Walker ain't.
No, he's top. He's top.
No, but
he's
even defensively.
So, listen, Kyle Walker's the GOAT. Kyle Walker's the GOAT.
But you've just said that you think he can surpass him. How? Maybe attacking wise.
That's what I mean with his ability that he has. No, not overall. And like I said, even in his achievements of his trophy cabinet when it's all said and done. It ain't going to be what Walker's is because of who he's been with.
I think in terms of Kyle Walker, and when we go back to Kyle Walker at Tottenham, and before that, his pace used to get him out of a lot of trouble. Like his pace was like, you could see he'd use his pace for everything. He wasn't the best to defend his position in, wasn't the best. He's gone away and learned. He's gone away and put his head down and worked on his defensive side of the game. yeah. Trent, people hammer Trent for his defensive qualities, and he looks like he don't work on it. This is why I can't see him surpassing Kyle Walker.
Because I just think that like it's one of them when you're a maverick and you're a player like him. I think there is that deficiency that will happen, but the things that he gives you going the other way and how effective he can be to change games, no other right back can do that.
I hear you.
Can't.
Let me read them out for you quickly. Really quickly.
Yeah.
Kieran Trippier answers.
I love Trips. I think he's solid. I think he's a good composed player, can defend, good at free kicks, good at set pieces. But again, Trent's more. Trent's giving me more.
Zabaleta.
No. Zabaleta is actually a great right back as well. He probably doesn't get the respect he deserves and the longevity they had, but he's no Trent.
No.
Lee Dixon, you never saw him play.
I did.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 36, mate.
Can I ask a question?
36. I don't even know why Lee Dixon's on this list, though, by the way. What's going on here?
Did you put him in?
What's Lee Dixon doing there, mate? You put Lauren, mate, instead.
Hey, I'll do it.
Lee Dixon, mate.
I'll do it.
Ashley Cole should be saying, mate. Lee Dixon.
Joel.
Gary Neville.
Nah, Gary can't see them, man.
Listen, Joel, wait. Question for you. Yeah, as you put Lee Dixon in there, who was the better right back, Lee Dixon or Gary Neville?
Guys, thank you very much for watching the Take On this week. Joel Beya, Ferdinand, Flex.
We'll see you again. Smash a like on the video. Get your questions in.
Takes in the comments. We're going to be reading them out. All right?
Starting next week.
In a bit.